$26,000, $10,780, $49,674, $200, $300, $150, $135, $135, $300. In order to do this, in order to earn $400 to $500 a day, all you have to do is with just one win, you can make more money in a day than most people, 99% of America, makes in a single day. And if you do that day after day, you are making a full-time income with what? With these right here. You can do this from anywhere in the world, and all you need is these beautiful fingers. If you've got fingers, if you got a laptop or a phone, and you got a brain, you can do this. Guys, have I got the solution for you? Have I got the way to make $1, $2, $3, even $500 in a day by just typing words? I get questions all the time. Rhett, how can I make money if I do not live in the United States? And this one goes out to everybody, and especially my foreign friends who are limited because of where they live. Not anymore. With this, guys, you can do anywhere in the world. All you need is these, a laptop, and a brain. And that is all you need in order to make $500 a day typing words on your computer. And let me show you how. I'm going to detail exactly how you do this. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to get your submission, your idea, your name picked from everyone else and have a lot higher of a likelihood of winning that cash prize compared to everyone else. And of course, guys, if you cannot stick around for those 10, 12, 15 minutes of this video, then I'm not sure, to be very honest, guys, I'm not sure if you guys are ready for the value that is being dropped right here, right now. So guys, stick around, dive in, sit back, relax, focus in, and let's get into this. All right, guys, so we're going to come in here and we're going to look at how this actually works, how these people are actually making all of this money and what exactly they're doing. So we can see right here, this guy, he won 8 times, 4 times, 3 times. And this guy, 8 times, made $21,451. This person made a little bit less, but you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. This guy, this lady, this person, won 4 times and won over $60,000 on 4 wins. You do the math there. That is insane. Just like this guy, won 4 times, won $26,000. And you're asking, Rhett, what is this? What do you mean? What are they winning? What are they doing to make $60,000 or $26,000 in 4 wins? Well, I'll tell you. So basically what this is Squad Help. Squad Help is a website that brings businesses, new coming businesses, whether it be online or brick and mortar. Companies are coming in here and they're saying, we need help. So we got a squad so we can help. All right, don't kill me on that one. That was bad. But basically, these companies need 3 things. They need names for their company, they need taglines for their company, and they need logos for their company. So they're willing to pay top dollar for people to come up with these for them because they can't think of them and they would rather enlist other people to think of it for them so they don't have to do that. So if you think about it, all the big company names like Amazon, GoPro, Uber, Netflix, all these giant companies, someone had to come up with the name. Whether it was them or not, someone had to come up with it. And most likely it was someone else that came up with that name. And it could have been right here on Squad Help. Just like Nike. Nike didn't come up with their name, and someone else came up with their logo. Back in the day, they paid some guy $5 to come up with the swoosh. And what's great about Squad Help and nowadays in the internet is you're not getting paid $5, not getting paid Abraham Lincoln to come up with a name. You're getting paid $135, $150, $200, $400, $500 to come up with these names, taglines, and logos for these companies. And so now you're asking, okay, Rhett, so I can maybe come up with some names, maybe. I can maybe come up with a logo and get paid, but how am I going to get chosen? Why would they choose me? How do I set myself apart from everyone else to get chosen? to be able to be the person that won 4 times and won over $60,000. I got you guys once again because you are my alpha fam and I love you guys. So I'm going to share that a bit later in the video on how you can separate yourself and be selected higher and more often than most of these people because they're simply lacking and lazy and you guys are not. So we're going to hop in here to the computer and I'm going to show you guys how this works, what's going on, and show you guys how to start making money today here on Squad Help. All right, so we're going to hop into here, and one of the hardest things is sitting there with a blank canvas, trying to think of a name or a tagline or even what a logo looks like, and you just sit there with writer's block. You're just like, I struggle a lot with that, and I just sit there and cannot think of anything. So I got a solution for you guys. We're going to come here to contest, go browse, and go recent winners. And this is where we can see and look through here and really see what these guys are winning with. Like, what is a common theme and a common thread between all of these winners on why they're winning and what that common thread is, so we can identify that, use that, and put that in our own work so we can increase our odds of winning. And no, this is not the trick that is later on in the video. Nice try. So we can come in here and we can look at these guys, like Focus Forward, name of a leadership coaching and consulting business. That's great. And we got these right here, a winning design. So these guys are making logos. We got a logo here, Own Beacon, a brand name for a life coaching business. Flex Degrees, intriguing name for an education website program. That's perfect. They're flexing on their degrees for an educational program, and that's perfect. Manicure FX, obviously for cosmetic and beauty business. And this just helps you guys. If you notice, all of these are very short. They're not this big, long, 3 or 4 word name that is hard to say and hard to remember. Manicure FX, that's boom. Confider, boom, that's super easy. Spread the sea love. I don't really like that one very much, but we got Giddy Bees. I really like that, actually. Fun name for children's clothing. I love that. Kind of wish I would have thought of that, but she won $135 on the name Giddy Bees. Refresh Mints. Oh, that's perfect. Food and beverage business. We come here, Bankwise, logo for a fintech startup. I mean, that's a simple name. He won $200 right off of that. And so you can kind of come in here and see very basic names that are winning $200, $150, $200, $300, as well as not only as names, but logos and taglines. Like we got a tagline for a consulting company, a lifeline for leaders. That's perfect for a consulting company. And that dude, Marvin, won $300 on that. So you can come in here and really brainstorm and see what the common thread between all of these are, and how you can apply those to your creativity and your taglines and logos and names. So you're like, okay, Squad Help, that's sweet, man. I think I can make some solid money on this. How exactly does this work? Well, let me walk you through what exactly this website is and kind of the features and the functions of what's going on with this, so you guys can feel comfortable navigating through this and then submitting your names and start making money by typing your fingers. So we can come into here, and of course we can look through the marketplace and the contests, which active contests is where you go and look for contests. At the beginning when I started, it was super beneficial for me to look through these winners right here, look through the recent winners and all these different leaderboards and people who have won, because again, guys, you want to look at the people who have already done it, who have already won, who have already been successful, and see what they're doing. So it literally lays it out here for you, who's being successful, who's winning, and the strategies they're taking to do that. And this was super helpful for me at the beginning and kind of getting started. Because what's so powerful about this is it's free. All you have to do is type names in your computer and you can make money. And people ask me all the time, they're like, Rhett, I want to get started on Amazon. I want to start selling Amazon FBA. I want to create my own private label brand, and I want to change my life with that. But I don't have any money. Like I don't have $4,000 or $5,000 to invest into that and start my business. And I was there at one point as well, where you didn't have money and you can think, okay, maybe I can borrow money. And that's a decision you have to make yourself, or you can come in here to Squad Help because you may have more time for yourself at this point in your life. So you can come in here to Squad Help and you can throw in your ideas and start making some serious money with this. So we're going to come in here to active contests and we're going to kind of take a look at what this is and how this works. So we're going to uncheck this because it pops up like that every time. And as you can see, you have $135, $300, $135, another $300, another $300. We got $200 right here. And you can see all these massive payouts for what? A name, for a name, for a name. And it's ridiculous how much these people are paying for a simple 2 or 3 word name. And that's the power of it. All right, so when we're looking through this, we can see all the different contests, but something we do want to do, come in here and is click guaranteed. And so basically that is a guaranteed prize. So you don't want to be submitting something you're not guaranteed to get paid on if you win. So we want to make sure that's a guaranteed prize. And we can come in here and look at the different industries if you want. I have always done all industries because why limit yourself? Unless you're super familiar with a certain industry and you know you can blow it up with that, then you can choose that. But overall, it's best for most people to choose all industries. And we can come here into categories. As you've seen in here, we've got names, taglines, and logos, like I mentioned earlier. And in this video, we're going to specifically focus on names, but we can always go into taglines and logos. And those are amazing. They pay even more for logos because it requires a little bit more effort. But we're focusing on names this time. So we can come in here and look at these. And when you're looking to apply for, when you're looking to submit a name to a company, to a contest, you're going to want to come in here and kind of get to know their business, right? So we're going to click on this guy. They pay $135 for this. And you want to see what their company is about so you can actually have an educated name with it. Like if this is obviously a health and wellness business, so your name shouldn't be like Auto Repair Heroes. Like, I don't know where that came from, but we're going to come in here and kind of look and get an idea of, like I said, what this company is about and who they are. And the best thing to do when doing that is to kind of look at the first words of each sentence, and because typically they put their most important words and most descriptive words of their business in the first sentences. So you want to read through most of this and especially focus at the stuff at the top. So we can come in here and scroll and look around. And I mean, I'm just reading right here. Right off the bat, it goes Innovative Medical Tourism Company. So, I mean, shoot, those are 3 amazing keywords that you can use to really describe this business. So you're thinking, okay, that's great. I mean, I can sit here and just sensei it up and think of, okay, I've got innovative and just try to think of different words. And that's not going to be super effective. So I got a great tool, a great free tool that you guys can use to help you kind of get the ball rolling and get the things moving. And in this instance, this is name licks. So we got name licks right here. And basically what this is, it's just a name generator, as you can see right here. So we're going to plug in our 3 keywords here. And again, what was that? This was innovative medical tourism. So in my mind, this is going to be innovative medical, maybe mobile instead of tourism. We can do innovative medical and mobile and see what pops up here. And of course, we can go through and look at the name length. So we'll start with, you want to play with all of these, really not the long. The short name is the best because we're looking, like I said, if you looked at all those winners, they weren't, again, Steve's Auto Mechanic Repair Hero Tool for Beginners. That's not a name. No one's gonna want that. They want the short 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 word names that they can say. Ideally, with any of my names that I would choose for my businesses would be 1 or 2 words. And so that's why I always like to start with short names here. And then we can go over here and go to name style. So we started here with the branded words, went to the name length, and then we can choose the name style. And this gives all kinds of stuff you can play with. And obviously this is recommended, but we can also do foreign words and multiple words. I mean, all of these are awesome to play with because it's going to spit out so many different variations of words that you'll see one and you'll think of something else, or you'll see a bunch of different ones. You're like, oh man, those are all freaking bangers. So we're going to just stick with branded names right here and just fire this up. And typically we want to just kind of ignore these sponsored, or ignore these premium ones, but we can come through here and just look at all these awesome ones like MedNet, Vitar, what is that? Copyin? I don't know. I probably botched that so bad. Branic, Botic, Planic, Pativ. I mean, I'm sure I'm botching all of these, but all of these are crazy good names, it looks like. I mean, I really like a lot of these. And it comes with the fonts too, and it just makes it look really awesome. It really gets your brain going. And obviously, it depends really on the 3 words you put. And you can change those words up as many times you want until you find a really awesome name that you know will work great with these people. And so you want to have those thoughts of the winners that you saw and studied earlier in your mind when you're picking out these names and how those are working together to make a fantastic name or tagline in order to win the most money the most amount of times. Okay, this is it, guys. So you're finally wondering what's the big thing? What's the big secret towards the end that is going to set you apart from the others and to make you win more than the typical person? So if you come back to here, you're going to see want a URL.com or a .com URL. So most people are going to want a URL to go with their name. So they're not going to want Craddock and have it be craddock.net or craddock.edu. They're going to want the .com URL for that. And so we need to know if that's available. And at the same time, this next tool, free of course, is going to be a way that you can check if they're available, but it can also help you brainstorm more on names if you're like, okay, I kind of like Craddock, but I'm not super, like, I sort of like it, but it's not the one yet. And you've been through all of this and you just can't, it's just another tool to help you figure out another awesome name that'll help you win more. So this will be name mesh. I forgot the E. So we're going to go to name mesh right here. And we can type in the same stuff we typed in over here. So we're going to go back and come into here. We're going to copy this. We're going to fire this in here. And it's going to throw at us all of these different URLs and .com versions of this name combination. So as you can see, we've got the common ones of innovative, medical, mobile, where it just uses the exact words we typed in there. And as you can see, I guess the normal one is not innovativemedicalmobile.com is taken. But we can come here to new ones and fun ones where we can get a little crazy with it, and it can really get our juices flowing on what we can do for this name. And again, guys, this is just the name category. We're not even covering the taglines or the logos. So again, guys, the opportunities are endless with this because you can create multiple accounts and you can keep submitting multiple variations and multiple submissions into that same contest, which will obviously boost your likelihood of winning and continuing to add more and more money every single day into your life. And something I did want to point out, guys, was that when you're coming back into Squad Help here, into the contest section, you also want to take in mind that maybe not target the $300, $400, $500 ones because everyone's like all giddy. They're all like, oh, I want to win that one. And that ends up having like 1,200 submissions. And obviously, the more people that apply and submit their design, the lower of the percentage it is to actually win. So a great tip is to target the lower dollar amount ones and just start stacking wins where it's you win 4 $135 ones instead of 0 $500 ones. Where you have to be logical about this and really just try to take advantage of this platform, because again, you can make multiple accounts. You can start leveraging and submitting more and more designs and leveraging the power of squad help and the fact that you can, here in 2020, in the 21st century, use your fingers and have a laptop or a phone and make a ton of money every single day, guys. It is an incredible time we live in. And so please be the ones that actually take action on the videos I put out and all of the different ways to make money online, because there's so many opportunities, guys, because I want to inform you, educate you, and be able to help you guys start living the life the way it is meant to be lived. So if you enjoyed this, go ahead, like, subscribe, and ring that little bell down below so you guys are kept up to date with all of the hottest, latest, most trending, and the newest ways to make money online, so you get in first before everyone else flows in and crowds the space. So guys, have some urgency, get out there, crush it, start making money online today, and once again, keep hustling.